All right, welcome back to WMMA Scene Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with some news out of Shooto. So the Japanese Shooto Association has announced that their third all-women's event, Shooto Colors Volume 3, is going to go down August 3rd at Shinjuku Face in Tokyo. They've got a number of bouts to look forward to on this card. It's not a huge card, and I think it goes down like as like the backup to a different event they're putting on. But there's definitely, it is headlined by a title fight, unlike the Deep Jewels card that goes down in September. So it definitely has that going for them. And some good, they brought in more international talent, I would say, than Deep Jewels did as well. Now there are 5 pro MMA bouts on this card, topped off by a fight for the vacant Atomweight title. There's also a couple of grappling bouts and some amateur bouts on this card as well. Now, normally I don't talk about the grappling bouts too much, but I am going to start this talking about one of the grappling bouts. It's a 8-minute single round bout between Mina Kurobi and Yuki Sugiuchi. Now, Sugiuchi has definitely grappled for Shooto before in these like grappling super fights, as they call them. And Mina Kurobi, let's talk about her for a minute. She is the former Deep Jewels Atomweight champ, and she was also the inaugural Deep Jewels, I want to say, Atomweight champ as well. It was either Atomweight or Super Atomweight champ, where she won a tournament to become the champion. Now, she has since lost that title and has moved on. I'm not even sure if she's still competing actively in MMA, but Kurobi's participation is why I wanted to talk about this bout. Moving on, we have the first pro MMA bout. It is a strawweight bout between Momoka Hoshiyama and Chiyo Takamoto. Hoshiyama comes in at 5-6-1. Takamoto yet to find a win in her pro career. She is 0-3. Now, Momoko is coming in off of a win in her last bout. She fought 2 losses. Had 2 losses before that. She took some ill-advised fights against much better fighters than her and much more experienced fighters as well. But she did come in off a win here. Not much to really say about this fight. I mean, yeah, there's really not much to say about this one. Next, we move on to an atomweight bout. Mikiko Hayama taking on Noelle Narita, or as the Japanese would pronounce it, Noeru Narita. Let's see here. Hayama, man, if you thought 0-3 was bad as a pro with Chiyo Takamoto, Mikiko Hayama is an example of someone who truly loves the sport. Otherwise, you wouldn't keep fighting and racking up an 0-13 record. Yes, you heard that right. She is 0-13 as a pro. Now, Noelle is making her pro debut. She is 2-1 as an amateur. She's one of the teenage wonderkins coming out of Abe Ani Combat Club, AACC, which is one of the best known gyms in Japan, at least for the ladies. They produce more ladies prospects than any other gym. So that's definitely why you want to keep an eye on this bout. Probably going to be a win for Noelle, who I believe is in high school. The next 2 bouts, we have a bit of some Japan versus Korea action here. First bout is Ayane Hirata coming in at 2-0. She's taking on Korean Sayon Park coming in at 2-4. Not a whole lot going on with this bout. I mean, Hirata is undefeated at 2-0. Park coming in off of 2 straight losses after picking up her first pro win. I will say, though, Park, she fights anybody. I mean, her pro debut was against Mina Karobi, who was 17-6 at the time. In Shooto, her last 2 fights in Shooto, she fought Aira Koga, who's fighting for the title. And then most recently, she moved up to strawweight for some reason to fight Karen, who had much more experience and, overall better resume than her. So Park is one of those fighters, she'll take on anybody. They're around the same age. Park's 21, Hirata's only 19. Looks like Hirata's much shorter at 4'10 to 5'2 for Park. We'll see how this one goes. I mean, Park might be able to pick up a win here, but it looks like they're trying to build momentum for Hirata. On the second Japan versus Korea card, we move up to strawweight. Ayaka Watanabe, who is the, I believe, super atomweight champ, taking on Bo-hyun Park, and this is going to be at strawweight. So 2 fighters who normally fight at atomweight, moving up to strawweight. And I don't know why, because Watanabe is the super atomweight champion. I mean, this could easily be at 110 pounds, which is the Shooto super atomweight division, and this could be for a belt. Now, maybe it's because Park, she is coming in off of 2 straight losses. Forgot to mention Watanabe is 3-2, Park is 4-3. Both ladies coming in off of a loss, actually. Now, Watanabe moved up to strawweight to fight Machi Fukuda in Rizin 9 months ago, dropped a split decision there. Park last fought 3 months ago, dropped a split decision to Aira Koga, who we'll talk about in a second here. This should be a fun fight. Both ladies are coming off of losses, so they're looking to get back into winning space. And also both prefer to strike. So, yeah, it should be fun. Just wish it was, at super atomweight instead of strawweight, which makes it kind of pointless. Finally, we move to the main event. Vacant atomweight championship on the line. The Zenny Huang taking on Aira Koga. Now, the title is currently vacant because the champion, Chihiro Sawada, signed to one championship. And Shooto says, we're not going to waste any time with some, interim title. We're not going to just leave Sawada the title like some other Japanese promotions do. Like they'll keep someone listed as their champion because every time they get mentioned, then their own promotion gets mentioned. Nah, Shooto's not doing that. They said, nope, let's have a rematch for the title because these two first fought back in May of last year. Zenny Huang came out on top with a submission win. Huang comes in at 7-6. Koga coming in at 6-3-1. Let me see here. I believe Zenny's coming in off of a loss in Pancrase last year. Joined the atomweight tournament. Lost to the eventual winner. What's her name? Harami. Satomi Takano. She dropped a decision there. Now, Aira Koga, on the other hand, I believe she is riding a couple of wins. Yep, she's riding 3 straight wins, including over Bo-hyun Park most recently back in April. So, Koga's coming in with the momentum, and honestly, I thought she was kind of winning the first fight up until the Juan got the submission. We shall see, because Juan does have that victory, and that's always a good psychological factor coming into a rematch. This should be a fun bout. Definitely the the fight to most look forward to on this. So those are my initial thoughts on this. Shooto Colors Volume 3 goes down August 3rd. Should be available on Abema TV. You'll need a VPN to watch it live, most likely. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like the vid, hit the thumbs up button. While you're at it, if you haven't yet, go and subscribe to WMMA Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.